Hey YouTube friends, welcome back to Pause for Orchids. My name is Luisa and I love orchids. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for your support. If you're new to my channel, I hope you enjoyed the video. So now let's get started. Okay, so this is going to be a very well-deserved product review. This, I'm sure some of you recognize the planters. They were recently featured in Vickyslikes, and from that video I got curious, so I reached out to them and they sent me the first set, which is this brown one, this brown set. I got the big one and the smaller one that's inside, and then I love these so much that I bought the green one. So let me start with how they package their planters to set them out. Well, first of all, I ordered, I think it was like a Thursday night or a Wednesday night, and the planters were here 2 days later. So shipping was amazing. And they're down in, I think, Boynton Beach. So they send their planters out in a nice sturdy box. Well, what's the big deal? Well, it is a big deal, especially if when you get stuff, it doesn't arrive the way it's meant to. And inside that box, both sets of planters were wrapped very carefully in wrapping. And then of course they had their presentation, and this was around each set of planters. But the wrapping, just, I was like, wow, I was flabbergasted because it was so well packaged. There was no way this was going to get damaged on transport, which if you've ever ordered anything online, you know that that's always a risk. So the company is Vina. I hope I'm saying that right. Vina Planters. And they were so gracious. When I reached out to them after watching Vicky's video, I had questions about the different things that they talked about on that video, and they were super gracious, and they sent me, like I said, that first set, and I just loved them so much that I had to order another set. When they send you your planters, they send you the planters, and then they also send you, I haven't even opened this, for each planter a chain. It's pretty sturdy too, so that you can safely hang them up. So they send 2 chains for 2 planters and 2 chains for 2 planters. What I really loved about this when I first saw their story on vickyslikes is how it all came about. They include a short synopsis of the story behind the planter design. And if you haven't watched that video that Vicky and Sergio made, please watch it, because they go into detail about the story behind it. And then they include that story behind it. I absolutely love this, because when you watch the video, you'll see that it's a tribute to Grandma, and that's Grandma right there. But the fact that they have created this entire company as a tribute to Grandma, this design is just absolutely beautiful. And together with the fact that everything is made from 100% recycled material, I believe it's 100% recycled material, that just, it blew me away. This is not as fragile as the 3D printed pots, which I love. I have quite a few of those hanging around the garden as well. But with the sun, the 3D printed pots do eventually break down. I've had one break on me already. So this is not that fragile. It's also a little more expensive, but when you get it and you see it, you're going to understand why it's totally worth the money. When you put a plant in here, that plant is going to live in here happily. I'm going to guess for a very, 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 very long time because it's super sturdy. And I'm sure it's going to hold up a lot better to the sun than the 3D printed pots, which again, I love and I'm a fan of. I have several that I have here in my garden. They're very decorative, and they can, you know, they have a space in the garden. But this is different. This could easily replace the wooden baskets that you can get like at Home Depot or just about everywhere else, because it's that sturdy a material. So anywho, I highly recommend, give them a shot. They are absolutely to die for. They're super pretty. They're very well packed. It's a small family owned business, a husband and wife team, which I think is also phenomenal. That is, that's difficult to come by. The husband and wife team thing is difficult to come by, but they seem to have a knack for it and do it really well. So give them a shot, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that you know when I post something new. With that said, until next time, let's grow together, and don't be a stranger.